Saturday over Mount Olive. Carson Mounts started the first 3 games this season, and he will still get a lot of playing time, probably the same amount of minutes, but he will not be starting. Here we go. It's UNCP and Wingate on the UNCP Sports Network, and the Braves win the tip, and we are underway. David Struther with an attack right at Taylor, and he misses, but it's tapped back up and in by Akia Pruitt. Braves on the board first. Here's the aforementioned junior out of Citadel, out on the right wing, takes the bump, throws it up, missed, but Quantre Taylor taps it up and in. Wave it off. Ball was in the cylinder. Heady play by Taylor to be on it, but again, the ball was in the cylinder, so an easy call, and UNCP back in possession, up 2-0. Tyrell Kirk, right wing, catch and shoot 3. Nobody's fouled. Sent to the deck by Strozier, the freshman. A mistake by the freshman, giving 3 free throws for Tyrell Kirk. Now, Kirk has been excellent this year for UNCP from downtown. He leads the team from three-point land, over 40%. Drains the first free throw. Braves struggled through the first 3 games this year, shooting 60% from the line. Went 90% in the win over Mount Olive, though, on Saturday. Second free throw was no good from Kirk. UNCP 3-1 to start this year off. Wingate 2-2. Their last outing was a victory over Fayetteville State on Saturday, 90-68. A big second half. There's Quantre Taylor with a hammer. And it's 4-2. That's an exclamation point to get on the board for Wingate. On the left wing, Bryant's got the ball. Whips the ball over to his right hip. Crossover right to left. Out on the left wing, Strozier's on him. Now back up top to Kirk. And off back to Bryant. How about this little give and go? 2-man action and a 3 for Kirk. Tyrell Kirk makes it 7-2. Start for the Braves a minute in. There's Johnson. Started every game last season for Division I Citadel. And he's making a splash here in Division II at Wingate, averaging 7 assists per game. Currently with the ball, though, it's Marco Haskins, a turnaround fadeaway, and he's got it to go. And Haskins initially not listed in the starting lineup, but it was a correction. I mentioned earlier he wasn't starting, but he is, and he's averaging over 22 per game this year, and he knocks down that shot. And now Akia Pruitt does this well for the Braves. 9-4 action back and forth. Johnson working on Struther. A couple quick players duking it out. Strozier whips it up top to Dawkins. This is Jacob Dawkins, Jr. Drive and kick to Johnson going baseline. Struther closes it off. A lot of dribbling here from Johnson. Shot clock down to 10. Haskins working on Struther. Pull up. Air ball. Rebound JB, and the Braves on the move the other way. Bounce past Struther. Back to JB. To Kirk. Another 3. Long. Rebound Pruitt, and the Braves keep possession. He's working on Taylor. So again, UNCP with a smaller lineup starting without Carson Mounts on the floor, but it's still working out. They're rebounding well. Pruitt gets to his right hand, missed it. Rebound tapped around. Kirk fires it up. No. And the rebound's ripped down by Dawkins. Push it up to Strozier left wing. Pruitt closes it off. One-hand pass. Haskins, triple. Got it. (9-7) our score. And we continue here in the UNCP Sports Network as Wingate chipping away. Got a 9-9 ball game. So we're 4 minutes in. And we go to the first media timeout. All right, let's head to a break. 6 consecutive misses from the field for UNCP. And a 5-0 little burst here for Wingate. Braves, though, in possession. Struthers got the ball on the left wing. Up top, Pruitt swinging around to Kirk. Short corner. That attack right at Quantre Taylor. Scores. Drops it over the front of the rim. How about Akia Pruitt? 6 points and a couple of rebounds. Both offensive boards. Pruitt entering this game averaging 10 points per game. Already at 6. Frankie Johnson tough. Well contested shot short. Another rebound for Pruitt. He looks like he's in for a big day with an impressive performance thus far. Kirk with a crossover move to the free throw line. Closed off well. Nice defense by Dawkins. Shot clock halfway run out. Kirk gets a screen from Spencer Levi, who just checked in. How about Kirk off the bounce? Got it! Tyrell Kirk knocks it down. He's got 8. 14-9, and Pruitt and Kirk have scored all of the Braves' points thus far. On the left wing, Quantre Taylor's got the ball. Now to Haskins, the leading scorer this year. Quick pass to Johnson, double team. Dawkins, good look in the corner. Short, rebound Kirk, skies for it. What a season he's had so far. Looking polished in his sophomore year. No look to Pruitt, and he lost it, but it did go off his leg. Good defense by Schroeder, the freshman, keeping his hands straight up. Mounts and Micah Kinsey check into the game now for UNCP. Carson Mounts still going to get a lot of minutes today. Not in the starting 5 the last couple of games, but it just depends on who UNCP is playing that they'll start Mounts. Wingate, a little bit of a smaller team. Quantre Taylor, their biggest starter at 6'8". So the Braves went a little smaller with Akia Pruitt starting at the 5. But now Dylan Robertson, the freshman, checked in for Wingate. He's down in the post, checked up, being guarded by Mounts right now. Robertson stands at 6'10", so it's a battle of the 6'10s. Quick pass down to Dawkins, who throws it down. Nice back cut. Braves by 3. Kinsey being guarded by Johnson. Gets by him to the free throw line. Go out to Kirk. Catch and shoot. Long. Rebound by Hicks. Back to Kirk. To Levi. Goes up baseline, miss. Carson Mounts. Good enough foul. Nice job by the big 6'10 redshirt junior out of Elkin, North Carolina. Redshirted last year. This year averaging 7 points per game. And a starter, like I mentioned, for the first 3 games of this year. Much improved and a nice start for him to get the and 1. 16-11. Braves attacking the offensive glass early. 5 offensive rebounds for the Braves so far. 5 total rebounds for Wingate. And now strains the free throw as well. Again, Wingate beat UNCP last year at home. It was a 71-68 victory for the Bulldogs. That was a close game, though. It was a couple late free throws that put Wingate ahead. Micah Kinsey with a steal and a slam. Kinsey, one of the nation's leaders in steals last year. This year, again, up over 3 per game. Gets himself an easy bucket. He almost had another one. Haskins, though, gets by. Now in the corner, Dawkins triple. Short, rebound, Bryant. Braves on the move. Kinsey between the legs. Looked like he created some space. Doesn't pull the trigger. Cam Hamilton has it left wing. Bounce pass to Levi. Stolen away by Dawkins, but he's on the baseline. Braves have Bryant, Hamilton, Levi, Kinsey, and Mounts on the floor. And for Wingate, it's Dawkins, C.O., Robertson, Hovass, and Haskins. Overhead inbound to the backcourt. All the way to Kinsey. Shot clock's down at 12. Bryant, top of the arc, takes a tough triple. Well contested by Hovass, but he got it. Jamal Bryant popped into the starting lineup the last 2 games now, averaging over 10 a game. The sophomore puts UNCP up 10. In the corner, this is C.O., the redshirt freshman, to Haskins. Preseason all-SAC. Over 22 a game this year to go with 8 rebounds. Pass to Robertson. He's tied up. Bryant at 6'4", matching up with the 6'10" Robertson. And he's able to pick up the tie-up. Haskins to inbound the ball. Get into CO in the corner. Picked up by Hamilton, but he gets all the way to the rack and he lays it up and in. Got right by Cam Hamilton for 2 big points. The Braves had a 7-0 run going before that little bucket. Spencer Levi coming off a career high, 22 points. And the victory over Mount Olive. Loses control, attacks and scores. That's Levi's first bucket, and the Braves are really heating up. 4 consecutive made field goals. Deep 3 Haskins. Short. Rebound Bryant. Wingate has a propensity to put up contested shots like that. The Bulldogs are a talented team. They have, especially off the dribble, some really talented players. But sometimes their shot selection's a little bit off. And that's not going to work against a good Braves defense. That shot won't work either. Didn't hit anything. CO on the attack. Left-hand layup. Missed it. Nice contest by Kinsey. Hamilton's got the long rebound. On the move in transition. Gets to his left hand. Missed it. Rebound Hovass. Almost had it stolen away. Arguably traveled, but Wingate's on the move. CO again. Attempt 2. Blocked by Levi. Rebound by the freshman Robertson. Out to Hovass. To the rack. Blocked again. The Braves dominating the paint. How about back-to-back rejections? And even prior to that, some excellent contests in the paint. And UNCP leads out. Braves shooting 47% from the field. And Wingate has missed their last 4 shots. Braves in control. Bryant's got it right wing. Now up top to Hamilton. Give it to Mike Kinsey. It's a new look defense for the Bulldogs. They're coming out in a 3-2 zone. Kinsey's trapped. Bryant, catch and shoot 3. Long. Rebound Hamilton. Braves dominating the boards. They have 5 offensive rebounds. And here's another one from Bryant. He loses control of it. Picked up by Strozier. Lob it up the floor. That's a steal. Micah Kinsey, his second. Attack. Throw. Hamilton. Picked up well by Dawkins. Nice pass to Levi, who's fouled. The Braves flowing offensively right now, sharing the rock and attacking the offensive glass. 14-8 rebound differential. UNCP holds that advantage, but more importantly, 6 offensive boards so far. Levi at the line. Missed the first. Long and a little to the left. On the season for UNCP. Free throw percentage probably not quite as high as they'd like it to be. Second free throw also no good. Braves now 50% today, and the rebound goes off Wingate and on the baseline. Braves keep control. There's an inbound by Jamal Bryant to Levi in the corner. One dribble. Back to Bryant. Now up top to Kinsey. It's a 3-2 zone look of Wingate. Opponents scoring about 82 points per game this year on the Bulldogs. Wingate was very good defensively last year. Hamilton, a well-contested 3. Got it! Knocked to the floor, and he rattles it home. Braves doubling up the Bulldogs. It's 26-13. Tough shot. Trying to step into a 3 was Wilson. He drives inside. It's an air ball. Rebound Quantre Taylor. Well contested. Missed the shot. Tipped away, and it's a foul as Wilson slammed into by Hamilton. Some good hustle, though. So we got some substitutions. The Braves with Hicks, JB, Pruitt, Strother, and Kirk on the floor. It's Taylor, Wilson, Dawkins, Strozier, and Johnson in the game for the Bulldogs. Pass to Taylor, handoff back to Wilson, trying to attack Kirk. And it's blocked out of bounds. Wilson thought he had a foul. And Coach Good for Wingate agrees. He thinks that's a foul. And he's been warned as he was pretty hot there with the officials. Foul count 1 on Wingate, or excuse me, 4 on Wingate so far. Only 1 foul called on the Braves. Under 10 left here in the first half. And it's a near steal for Pruitt. Ball is loose. It is a steal. He has it knocked away, though, from behind. There's Frankie Johnson. Johnson this year 3 steals per game. An excellent point guard with a 4-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio. Experienced transfer from the Citadel. 1 assist and no turnovers today. Taylor's got it to Strozier. Pump fake. He will take a contested 3. Got it. He's got an unorthodox shot, but it is effective for him. As this season, Strozier shooting 59% from downtown and averaging 15 points per game. That was 6 consecutive field goals missed before that Strozier triple. He needed that. 3-2 zone look defensively. JB double team to the short corner. That's going to be out of bounds. Tried to dribble around the double team. And it is a turnover. He thought he was fouled. No foul called. Marco Haskins checks into the game for Wingate. He'll replace Andreas Wilson, the freshman. This is a Wingate team that was very good defensively last year. Opponents only averaged 74 a game. That was 4th best in the SAC conference. This year, opponents having some more success. I mean, it's only been 4 games, but 82 points per game allowed so far for the Bulldogs. The 3 is long from Dawkins. Kirk has the rebound to Struther. Down the middle of the floor, the rack. Left-hand layup. Soft touch, and he scores. Struther is on the board. UNCP a balanced attack. 6 players averaging double figures entering tonight's game. That's one thing they talked about is you can't replace Nigel Grant and Brandon Watts. A couple of great players that graduated for UNCP. But they feel like they're deeper this year, and it showed so far on the season. How about Dawkins floating in and scoring with the left hand? Dawkins, a solid player, a junior for Wingate. 6'5", good length, a good defender. Pruitt in the short corner double team, just flings it up, and Dawkins has a near steal. Looks like some contact there, but he has the ball knocked away. Shot clock is down at 10, and there's a steal. Frankie Johnson, a quick pass from Haskins down to Dawkins. How about the pass to Johnson? He looks to hang in the air and feed it to a teammate. There's nothing there. Oh, Haskins launches up a 3 and knocks it down, and a foul. Marco Haskins and 1. Wow. Looked like the Bulldogs were going to have a layup. Instead, it's a 4-point play opportunity. And he's saying wipe the floor up as I just hit the deck after draining that 3. And they'll do just that. But Wylan Robertson, who's 6'10", but he's just a freshman. And outside of that, there's not a lot of depth down low for the Bulldogs. So Braves are going to take advantage of that as they're kind of the opposite. A lot of depth down low. And a lot of versatile players that can kind of play on the perimeter or down low. That includes JB, who passes it up to Kirk. Right wing, pulls the trigger. In and out. Rebound fought for and corralled by the Bulldogs. Haskins to Johnson. Corner, Dawkins. Got it. That's all net. And it's a 4-point game. 6 unanswered for Wingate. Back-to-back 3s. Haskins and then Dawkins. Struther thought about firing that up, but Dawkins was in the area. Struther gets defender off his feet, but at the 3-2 zone's able to recover. Hicks loses control. Haskins is all over him. Bounce pass to Struther up top. In and out move. Nice defense by Hawkins. Closing that off, or Dawkins rather. Step back at the horn. Off. Rebound Hicks. Right hand shot. No. Rebound tie up between Hicks and Robertson. And the possession arrow points the way of the Braves. An 8-0 run for Wingate. They've hit 3 consecutive buckets. UNCP hasn't scored in over 2 minutes. There's an inbound for Bryant to Struther into the backcourt. Again, a zone look defensively here for Wingate. Man-to-man was not working early, but this zone's giving the Braves a little bit of trouble. Strother left wing. Down to JB. Nice pass to Pruitt. Missed the dunk, and he hung on the rim. A foul's called. The foul's called on Strozier. Pruitt's going to want that one back, but a great pass by JB. He's attracting so much attention. Murray Boyles is only able to force up one shot so far. Because every time he touches the ball, the defense is all over him. JB, UNCP's leading scorer this year, over 15 a game. Pruitt misses the free throw. Braves now 3 for 7 at the free throw line tonight. Entered this game with a 70% clip. Pruitt 6 points, 3 rebounds thus far. 1 steal as well. Second free throw, also long. 3 of 8 at the free throw line. UNCP leaving some points out on the floor. 2-3 zone look defensively now for UNCP. Johnson to Haskins. Haskins so far 8 points and 4 rebounds. Johnson with a nice spin move. Look at the handles. Well, it was pretty good for a while, but he lost it. Another steal for the Braves. 4 on 3 for UNCP. Strother in traffic, stolen away. Nice job by CO to step in front of the pass to Johnson. Back to Dawkins. Johnson in the corner right in front of the Braves bench. And the key Haskins will fade away, missed it. Rebound Taylor. Out to Dawkins. Haskins, look at the ball movement. Whipping it around. Little floater, short. Taylor again, dominating the glass. Braves got a rebound. Here's Haskins inside. Airball's a finger roll. Thought he was going to catch it for a moment, which obviously would have been a travel, but Braves take control of it. Bryant to JB. Attacks the rim and aggressively scores. His second field goal attempt is banked through, and it's an 8-0 run broken with that bucket. 30-24 Braves. UNCP can afford to play aggressively. They only have 2 fouls against them. Blazing fast first half. Not a lot of fouls called. Dawkins swings through, working on Bryant. Nice defense, kicking out to CO. Does get by Strother, but Pruitt, hands straight up, doesn't allow anything, and the Braves tap the ball out of bounds. 4 new players in now for UNCP. It's Mounts, Levi, Kinsey, Hamilton. Bryant's the only one that stays in there. And a timeout taken by Brian Good for Wingate. But so far Taylor with no fouls. So he's wreaking havoc in the paint. That's why the Braves got bigger with this latest lineup. Here's a pass to Taylor. His dunk is no good. A foul called on Levi. Give Spencer Levi credit. He rose up to challenge Quantre Taylor at the rim. Taylor's 6'8", 240. Levi's 6'7", 205. Division III All-American last year with no fear. Taylor, the free throw no good. Neither team shooting well at the line. Bulldogs not a lot of opportunities. They're 0 of 2. It's contagious. Taylor's free throws no good. It rolls out similar fashion to the first one. Rebound Levi. Right wing Bryant. Back to Kinsey. 2-3 zone for the Bulldogs. Lob it to Levi in the paint. One dribble. Taylor right in front of him. Tough shot, contorts inside, missed it. Oh, he threw it right to Hamilton. How about the full court press from Cam Hamilton to give the Braves another possession? There are a lot of blue jerseys there, but Dawkins threw it right to Hamilton. Pesky full court defense. 6 turnovers now on Wingate. Levi throws it down with the right hand. 8-point advantage for UNCP. Again, Braves had the full court press on. Wingate gets out of it. Quick 3. Haskins, and he cans it. Marco Haskins makes it a 5-point game. He has 11 points. 3 of 4 from three-point land. Now Cam Hamilton 3 is long. Rebound ripped down by Haskins. Fired up the floor to Dawkins. In the corner, Johnson well contested 3. Got it. Wingate heating up. 6 threes now in the first half, and it's a 2-point game. Kinsey gets a screen from Mounts. shifts on to the right wing. Braves and Wingate, traditionally a very close series. 24-23 advantage in the all-time series for UNCP. Losing last year in Wingate. Levi reverse, no. Mounts, tips it up and in. 11 offensive rebounds for UNCP. And it's a 4-point lead. It's going to be pretty clear what the message is going to be for each of these teams in the halftime locker room. Tough shot, Haskins. Oh, he's heating up. 1-point game. Haskins has 14 here in the first frame. Man right in his face, off balance, and it went through. Bryant to Kinsey. Drive it inside. Nice kick. Jamal Bryant. Long. Rebound. Taylor for Wingate. Stolen away, though, and a quick three by Hamilton. Short again. Rebound, Dawkins. Throw it up the floor, and it's thrown away. Right between the legs of Haskins. The Braves, the benefactor there of a mistake, a frantic back and forth action, and that's an offensive foul. Spencer Levi and Marco Haskins there getting physical, and he's kind of smirking, looking at the crowd as he frustrated Levi into shoving him. Easy call, though. Levi can say what he wants, but he definitely pushed him. 4 fouls only on UNCP, 5 on Wingate, as you can see on your screen. Under 2 left here in the first. Drive and kick to Johnson. Long, but it rattles through. Wingate takes the lead. 4 consecutive made field goals for the Bulldogs. It was 26-13. And Wingate has really taken over since that point. Shooting well from downtown. Now scoring on the inside as well. Their turnover. Here's Levi, and he missed it right through his hands. The pass was high, but it's turnover number 8 on UNCP. And there's some subs coming in now for the Braves. Kirk, Struther, Pruitt, JB in the game. Kinsey's the only one to stay on the floor. Inbound to Johnson. Full court press from David Struther. Frankie Johnson so far, 5 points, 3 assists. 1 turnover, a block, and a steal. An all-around solid game from him. Dawkins' 3 is long. JB's got the rebound. To Struther. Back to JB. Nice defense there as he's closed off by Johnson. JB thought about pulling that in transition. UNCP not thinking about the 2-for-1. Struther on the drive. The floater. Short, rebound, taken down by Pruitt, but he lost it. Loose ball, picked up by Haskins. And this should be the final shot of the first half. And they're screaming from the Wingate bench to slow things down, and they do. Johnson looks to the bench. Wingate already up 1, looking to build on that to close out this first half. Dawkins corner 3. Short. And the rebound taken down by Kirk. 3 seconds. Kirk on the move to JB. Pull-up floater from 3. Long, and that'll do it for the first half. Well, the Braves were in control, but Wingate chipped away and behind 14 points and 5 rebounds. Preseason All-SAC Conference selection. He had 22 a game entering this contest. Again, 14 there in the first half. Here we go. Fresh 20 on the clock. Second half set to get underway. Here's the inbound well in the backcourts to Johnson, being checked by Struther. Haskins wants the ball, being guarded by Kirk. Man-to-man look defensively for UNCP. Attack, Haskins, throw it across to Strozier, freshman with some tape on his left knee. It looks like a brace, actually. Haskins well contested, he missed it. Rebound taken down by Kirk. Kirk now with 5 rebounds and 8 points for UNCP. Bounce pass down to Pruitt. Right-hander banks it through. Nice start for the Braves, attacking the paint. Their first Actually, the first points in the paint of the game for UNCP with that last basket, because that's what it shows in our stats. Doesn't seem right, but perhaps it is. There's a Carol Kirk move with the Braves up 1. Pruitt, score it. 3-point game, Akia Pruitt. Now into double figures with 10 on 7 shot attempts. 5 rebounds as well. Here's Strozier. Fires it to Dawkins, and there's nothing there. It's a turnover. Pretty good back cut there by Dawkins, but Strozier missed it. 2-3 zone look defensively for Wingate, awaiting Strother as he walks down the floor. UNCP so far, 43% clip from the field. Bryant on a drive. Strother left wing. Short. Levi. Blocked in a foul call. Spencer Levi coming off a career game against Mount Olive on Saturday. Granted, he hasn't played a lot of games for UNCP. And if you count his Division III career, he had some big ones as a Division III All-American at Dallas. Transferred to UNCP. As he hits the first free throw. 23 points, 6 rebounds. 7 of 8 from the field against Mount Olive. He's also 9 of 11 at the free throw line against the Trojans. So far, Levi 2 for 4 at the line tonight as he hits the second. Braves with a 5-point advantage 90 seconds into the second half. Johnson mishandles it for a moment, but he's able to get it across the timeline to Dawkins. Haskins being harassed by Kirk, so they got to go to Johnson. They'll drive it inside, hanging in the air, blocked from behind. Struthers got it for UNCP. Braves on the move. Whip it up to Bryant. Back to Strother. JB, catch and shoot. 3, and it's good. UNCP by 8. JB now 2 of 3 from the field. 5 points. 3 rebounds as well. Over 15 a game. He doesn't haven't had a lot of shot attempts so far. The defense has really been keying on him. Unselfish play for him. How about UNCP's second half so far? Big 3 from Strozier. UNCP had the first 9 points of this second half before Strozier's triple. And for UNCP, that back in possession against the extended zone look outside the perimeter. Strother bounce pass down to Pruitt. Turnaround fadeaway. High in the air, and it's long. Dawkins rebound. Dawkins into the key. Throw in the short corner to Taylor. Looking for a post up on Pruitt. Ball's knocked away. It's loose. Out to Dawkins. That's Strozier. Shot clock under 10. Strong defense for UNCP so far. Here's an attack by Haskins. Blocked by Pruitt to Taylor. And it's contested again by Pruitt. Here's Kirk on the move. No look to Bryant. Layup. Air ball. Blocking foul called. He goes to the line for 2. How about the defense from Akia Pruitt? He now has 3 blocked shots in his game. 10 points, 5 rebounds. Pruitt's block numbers a little bit down entering tonight's game. Last year he had just under 3 blocks per game, which was 10th in the country. As a freshman, he had 2.5 blocks per game. First free throw, no. Coming into this game, Pruitt with 1.3 blocks per game so far. Half of what he had his freshman and sophomore years on average. But the season's only had 4 games, so expect that average to go up, and it's going to with the help of 3 blocks so far for Pruitt in this one. Second free throw is good for Bryant. Braves lead by 6. 2-3 zone defensively. Johnson hits Haskins in the key. Dawkins, Johnson. Back to Dawkins. Defense all over him. He's able to dribble outside the perimeter. Back down to Johnson with Strother on him. Transfer from the Citadel. Bumped near the free throw line and a foul call. It's the first foul of the second half on the Braves. Sometimes Division I transfers down to Division II didn't get to play a lot. So that's why they transfer. That's not the case with Johnson. He's a starter all of last year at the Citadel. And now with Wingate as a starter as well. Strozier on the drive. The freshman, acrobatic layup, misses everything. Good attack by Strozier, couldn't hit it. Strother on the move for UNCP. To JB for three. Short. Rebound long to Strother. Back to JB. Now Kirk. Pruitt, Strother, triple. Hit it. What a second half. UNCP 13-3 advantage. 4.5 in. Strother with his first three of the game. He's got 5. Haskins right at Kirk. Oh, he's blocked. Collected by Kirk as well on a save to Strother. Braves on the move. Kirk, drive, loses control. That's a turnover. Maybe a little bit of adrenaline for Kirk as he rejected Haskins, who had 14 in the first half. Woof. What a run for UNCP. And we go to the first media timeout. Braves 13 points here to start off the second half. Braves getting hot from downtown in the second half as well. We got a foul call. UNCP shooting 43%, but they're holding Wingate to 36% here in the second half. Bulldogs haven't scored in 2.5 minutes now. Johnson, the point guard, with the ball on the right wing. To Haskins for three. Got it. All net. Marco Haskins scored 14 in the first half. There's his first bucket of the second. Picking up where he left off. 4 threes in the first 20 minutes. 5 total now. Wingate back out in the zone. Strother drives inside. Hangs in the air a while. Wild shot. Tipped up and in. That was actually Quantre Taylor. They're going to give it to Levi. I believe that was Quantre Taylor for Wingate who actually tipped that one in. Braves will take it, though. They lead by 8. Now, if it was statistically given to Levi, which it was, he's got 8 points. Dawkins with a 3. 10 threes now for the Bulldogs. 10 of 19 from downtown. Strother. Long. Off the backboard, Taylor skies for the rebound. 6'8", 240 pounds, and he shows some muscle down low. Rips down his 8th rebound so far. Actually, that's his 9th. Baseline drive, Johnson behind the back. Oh, but Taylor couldn't handle it. Here's Strother, 3-on-2 for UNCP. On the attack, there's nothing there. Dawkins with some nice defense. Levi in the key. Bounce pass to Pruitt, who slams it down. Nice pass by Levi with a bounce pass to Pruitt, and the Braves lead by 7. Nice quick feed down to Taylor, he missed the layup. Rebound Levi. And just like that, on the bench, Robertson's going to check in. Probably for Taylor for Wingate. Quick throw to Bryant. Deep in the paint. Powers it up over Taylor. Missed it. Kirk with a tip. Ball is loose. Kirk's got it again. Off the glass. No. Haskins gets the rebound. The senior is fouled. He's frustrated. Defensive rebounding still struggling for Wingate. 16 offensive boards for UNCP. Yet the Braves still only lead by 7, which is pretty wild, but the great equalizer, as they say, is the three-point shot. You can really overcome a lot of deficiencies if you can hit threes, and Wingate's done that so far. They've canned 10 triples, led by 5 from Haskins. Johnson with 5 points, 4 assists so far. He's got it out top, working on Hamilton. Nice crossover move and a spin in the key. Stripped by Hamilton, a turnover. On the move, Hamilton. And he goes all the way to the rack. I thought he was going to feed that one off, but Hamilton kept it and scored. Beautifully done. Lead by is now 9 for UNCP. Hamilton now 2 of 8 from the field, 5 points. Johnson working on Pruitt. To Dawkins, well contested three. Got it again. 11 threes for Wingate, and a timeout taken by Coach Good for the Bulldogs. And he has not played yet tonight. Braves by 6 out of the timeout from Coach Good. Wingate with 2 timeouts left. Left wing Hicks. Off the screen from Levi to Kinsey. Short corner, Levi's got it. He's double teamed. To Mounts. Kinsey. Penetrate. Hamilton. Shot clock down to 5. Hicks with the left hand. Got it to go. Javian Hicks on the attack. Entering this game with 2 points per contest. Not a big score, but that time he was able to put one in late in the shot clock. And there's a near turnover, but it's saved by Haskins right in front of his bench. Johnson's got it. Wants a screen from Dawkins. Hamilton taps it away for a moment. Johnson still with control. Kick out to Dawkins. Wide open 3. Short rebound Hamilton. Sprints it into the front court. All the way to the rack. Hamilton throws it up. No. Mounts tips it up. Hicks got a rebound. Missed it. That's a gimme for Javian Hicks off the nice rebound. Couldn't put it through. Braves come up with a loose ball. Oh, it goes right to Dawkins. Nails the 3. Fortunate play for Wingate, and they can another triple. 12 threes for the Bulldogs. That one a little bit lucky, but the 3-point shooting is on point right now for Wingate. 4 threes for Dawkins. A turnover. Ball's tapped away. Now up the floor. Here's CO to the rim. Blocked by Kinsey, and he collects the ball as well. Micah Kinsey with a rejection. Levi over to Hicks. Kinsey looks to Coach Miller, gets the call. Ben Miller in his 11th season at the helm for UNCP. All-time winningest coach in Braves history. Hamilton in and out. Mounts rebound. No good on the tip, but he's fouled. And they're trying to argue from the UNCP bench that he was shooting. It looked like he was playing defense without fouling. Oh, a technical foul was called. Spencer Levi was called the technical foul. Levi's teed up, so Dawkins at the free throw line, and he missed it. First of 2. Dawkins, a 64% free throw shooter. The second is good. So there's the first made free throw of the game for Wingate. 105 at the stripe. They cut the lead down to 4. And now it will be, wow, actually, so the foul was called on UNCP. On that rebound by Mounts, the rebound putback attempt, he was called with a foul. Or perhaps Levi was in the rebound, that's why he was upset. So the situation here was a foul was called in the rebound before that timeout, and a technical foul was also called on UNCP. So the Braves still with a 4-point lead on defense. Johnson on the move, gets in the key. In the corner, here's a catch and shoot 3 from CO. That's short. Mounts the strong rebound for the Braves. Hamilton left wing, bounce pass down to JB, knocked away, a foul call. Dylan Robertson got a hand on it initially, but a foul is called, and that's foul number 4 on Wingate. It's got the feeling here that we're going to have a close one down the stretch. Can the Bulldogs continue to produce easy buckets for themselves? And can Wingate continue to shoot from downtown? And there's a steal. Going the other way, all the way to the rack, and closed off. Here's a catch and shoot 3 from Haskins, and he rattles it home. Marco Haskins has 20. Braves by 1. 7-0 run for the Bulldogs. Wow. Drive from Hamilton, and he's fouled. How about Marco Haskins? There was a man in his face, and he absolutely drained it. 6 threes for Haskins. 4 in the first half, and he is not slowing down in the second. Substitutions for the Braves on the floor. Kirk, Struther, JB, Pruitt, and Kenzie. Kenzie way out on the right wing to JB. Off a screen from Pruitt. Kenzie. Blocked, a foul call. Nice attack by Pruitt. And the Braves to the free throw line. Pruitt with 12 points so far and 5 rebounds. For Kia Pruitt, his season high was 13 in the opener against Newberry. If he hits both these free throws, he's got a season high. Hits the first, ties it with 13 points now. Coach Miller challenging his team earlier this year on the glass. He wanted them to rebound better, and they're doing that. Kirk's got the offensive rebound. Out to JB for 3. Short rebound, Kenzie. Now the opposite corner again. JB on the attack. To the rim. Left hand. Rolls it through. And now it's a 4-point lead for UNCP. Strong offensive rebounding again. 20 offensive rebounds, a foul call on the Braves. It's called on JB. That's his first foul. No one in foul trouble for UNCP. They only have 3 team fouls this half. Not a lot in the first half either. Neither team with guys really in foul trouble. There is 3 fouls, though, on Strozier and Robertson for Wingate. There's a long inbound to Hovas. Hovas is 0 of 1 on the day. Hasn't played a ton of minutes. And he nearly has it stolen. Loose ball near half court. Shot clock's down to 12. He's double teamed. Fires it down to Dawkins. To the rim. Blocked by Pruitt. Loose ball in the key. Taylor, right hand. Missed the hook. JB's got it for the Braves. How about a Kia Pruitt, the Peach Belt Defensive Player of the Year last year, owning the paint. Murray Boyles to Struther. Barks out, signals to his teammates. They're on a half-court set with a 4-point lead. Non-conference clash. Braves start off the Peach Belt play against Young Harris on Saturday. Tip by Pruitt, no. Braves keep it. Rebound can't be controlled by Wingate, and that kind of sums up the game on the glass so far. Bulldogs struggling to control the defense. 47-24 rebound advantage. 22 offensive boards. Wingate has dominated from beyond the arc. They have canned 13 threes. Just an inbound to JB. Fade away. Got it. Murray Boyles 9 points now, and it's 60-54. UNCP was 1 for their last 7 field goal attempts before that shot. Haskins to the rim, missed it. Taylor's put back. He lost control of it. Kenzie gets the rebound for the Braves. And here they go the other way. JB, transition, 3. Good! 5 unanswered for Murray Boyles. UNCP back up 9. Cross half court. CO tapped away from behind, and Wingate will keep it. The Bulldogs scoring drought now over 2 minutes. Braves with an 8-0 run. Haskins inbound to Johnson in the corner. And he stepped out of bounds. A turnover. The 12th turnover for Wingate, matching UNCP's total in that category. The Braves with 11 consecutive home wins, 28-3 the last 2 years here at Columbia Guarantee Bank Court. Home opener. Struther in the near corner with it. Comes off a Pruitt screen to Kenzie. JB through a double team. Oh, he's feeling it. James Murray Boyles, 7 points by himself in a row. It's a 10-0 run total for the Braves. Double-digit lead. Haskins falls, loses it, another turnover. UNCP in full control here down the stretch. They wipe the floor down near where they're trying to inbound it. Wingate has not scored in nearly 3 minutes. Meanwhile, the Braves have scored 10 just over the last 2. Also hit 3 consecutive shots, all from JB. He's got the ball in the right wing. Back to Strother. Off of Pruitt's screen. Now Kinsey. Lob to Pruitt, lays it in. Beautiful job over the top. Braves by 13. 12 unanswered, I should say. Johnson. A 3 from Dawkins. Got it. That's a swish. 14 made threes for the Bulldogs to keep themselves alive. And that is a big one from the junior Dawkins. JB handoff back to Strother. Off of Pruitt's screen against the zone. Kinsey. Throw it around the perimeter. Strother. Swing to Kinsey. Pruitt to his left hand. Short rebound. Strozier, the freshman. He was in foul trouble. Does have 8 points, though, playing with 3 fouls. Haskins, nice pass midair to Dawkins. Open 3. That's short. Braves dodge a bullet. Strozier rebound. And the putback. The freshman into double figures. 3rd Wingate player to reach at least 10 points. That's 5 in a row for the Bulldogs. Down to an 8-point game. Coach Good pumps his fist on the sideline. Nice response from his young team for the most part. Strother off a screen to Kirk. Down to JB. Fadeaway turnaround. Good! He has hit his last 4 shot attempts. 14 for James Murray Boyles. Braves by 10 again. Johnson in the corner. Throw it up top to Strozier. Nice pass to Dawkins. Wide open 3. Short. Rebound JB. His 5th. Braves now with 49 rebounds on the game compared to 27 for Wingate. Kirk right wing. Strother. Deep 3. Oh, it misses everything off the backboard. Rebound Johnson on the move. Nice pass to Strozier. Missed the layup, contested well by Kirk. Strother's got the board, and he will slow things down. The redshirt sophomore, experienced point guard. Started 29 games last year for the Braves. Strother led the Peach Belt in assisted turnover ratio last season, just over 2.5. Today, Strother with 2 assists. Wide open shot, Kirk mid-range, got it. And a timeout taken by Wingate. Braves by 12. That's given the Braves a lot of trouble. Bulldogs looking to hang on. UNCP has hit 6 out of their last 8 shots. James Murray Boyles really getting going here down the stretch. Not in the game right now. The Braves have Pruitt, Kirk, Levi, Kinsey, and Strother on the floor. Strozier on the drive. Right at Pruitt. Hangs in the air and misses, but a nice athletic move to get himself a foul. Strozier to the line to shoot 2. I mentioned in the pregame it's going to be a player to watch. He is a bright future, 6'6" guard, a freshman at a Holt High School in Tuscaloosa, the 7th ranked recruit in the state of Alabama. The lefty hits the first free throw. And to an 11-point game. Strozier enters this contest just under 15 points per game. Got his first career start Saturday's win over Fayetteville State. Shooting a 60% clip this year from 3. Missed the second free throw, though. Rebound Braves. UNCP still by 11. 2 of 7 at the free throw line today is Wingate. Braves not very good either. 7 of 14. Kirk on the right wing. Comes off a Levi's screen. Pull up mid-range. Long. And a foul called in the paint on the rebound. Wow. Well, Wingate, not a great rebounding team coming in. but not a bad one. Pretty average. On average, out-rebounding opponents by 3 per game. They actually out-rebounded Fayetteville State on Saturday by 16, but the Braves are dominant on the glass. Missed shot, there's a defensive rebound from Taylor. Braves a 52-29 advantage on the glass tonight. Strozier, nice pass to Johnson, but Pruitt's there to close it off. Haskins, best scorer for Wingate, loses control. Pruitt with a steal. Into the front court. Strother loses control, and it's a turnover. That had the entire arena on the edge of their seat. They wanted a lob there to Pruitt to throw it down, but Strother couldn't get control of the ball. Wingate, not a lot of margin for error. They need some productive possessions here. Corner, CO. Baseline drive, bounce pass to Johnson. Out to Strozier, well-contested 3, short. Pruitt, another rebound for the Braves. His 8th rebound to go with 15 points, his season high. UNCP content to milk a little clock. Strother, to Kenzie. Kenzie with only 2 points today, but he also has 5 assists, 3 rebounds, and a couple steals. He comes off the Levi's screen. Strother for 3. Short. Rebound Levi. In traffic. Throws it towards the wing, and it just rolls out of bounds. Braves turnover. Sub out Levi to the bench, and in comes JB. So Wingate hanging in this game, but they've got to get some buckets. That just bounces away from Taylor. Johnson, nice attack. That's a strong move from Frankie Johnson. Single-digit game, and a timeout taken by Coach Good for Wingate. 3 minutes. Some turnovers would be massive as well. UNCP with 14 of them so far. Full court press by the Bulldogs. Kinsey inbound to Strother. CO's right on him. Strother says, I got it. He's going to try and handle the ball across the timeline himself. Crossover move does work for him, and he's across half court. Strother gets by CO. Into the lane, and he lost it. Strozier with a rebound. Here go the Bulldogs. Behind the back move. All the way to the rack, and he hammers it down. 7-point game. Josh Strozier with a slam. Here's Pruitt across the timeline. Down to 1:12 left. UNCP frantic here. Needing to take care of the basketball. Another near steal. Strozier. And he's talking to Strother. He's right on him. And he reaches in. That's a foul. Strozier trying to get in the head of Strother. Right in his face. But he's called for a foul. And he has 4 of them now. Not a guy you want to lose if you want to make a dramatic comeback. Strozier with 13 points. You also still have Marco Haskins on the floor. He's hit 6 threes tonight. Strother the 1-and-1. Oh, he missed it. Rebound Haskins. And here goes Wingate the other way. They the floor. CO missed it. JB rebound. Looking to push it up the floor. Johnson on him. He's in traffic. A foul called finally. CO tagged with a foul. JB to the free throw line to shoot a 1-and-1 once again. 8th team foul on the Bulldogs. Braves got to shut the door. 7 of 15 at the free throw line. This Wingate team is dangerous. They got a lot of length. They can force turnovers and obviously hit threes. And there's a huge free throw. JB now 17 points to go with 6 rebounds. Coming off a career high. 22, tied a career high, I should say, on Saturday with 22. Now he has 18. Braves up 9. Here's Frankie Johnson. Off the screen. Got to look. That's a 3. Hit it. It's a 6-point game. Still 41 seconds. Inbound to Kurt. Lob it up to Strother. Someone lost his shoe. Is that Strother? Strother has 1 shoe and a timeout taken by Coach Miller. Strother was sliding all over the place. You could see not a lot of traction there with a sock. 9 block shots, 9 steals, and a 55-30 rebound advantage. Braves looking to avoid a turnover. Foul call on the inbound before the ball is thrown in. It's Kirk that they'll send to the free throw line. Kirk was held. Kirk is 2 of 3 at the stripe today. And entering this game, Tyrell Kirk, a 66.7% free throw shooter. He makes 2/3 of his shots at the line. That's exactly what he's done so far tonight as well. Braves with Struther, Pruitt, Kirk, JB, and Kinsey on the floor. Still a 1-on-1. Here's the front end. Got it. Tyrell Kirk, 11 points with 9 rebounds as well. Braves by 7. That's huge. Makes it a 3-possession games, barring a disastrous mistake. And there's a rebound up the miss. Quantre Taylor to Johnson. Taylor on the move, into the key. Bounce pass in the corner. CO, tough 3. Blocked. It's a miss. JB rebound. Got a piece of it there. Tyrell Kirk. And now he has the ball to Struther. And UNCP with under 20 seconds. Letting the clock run down. Wingate does foul. It's on Haskins. Haskins now with 2 fouls. That's not an issue. Braves hustling out and getting a block shot. Their 14th block shot of the game. Kirk with his 3rd. Struther. This time it's a double bonus situation. Struther nets the first free throw. 6 points. Not a great shooting night, frankly, for Struther. He's 2 of 10 from the field, 1 of 6 from 3. But experienced player and a guy that's just happy to win the game. He's chipped in with 4 rebounds and a couple of assists, a steal. Now he has 7 points as he hits both free throws. Braves by 9. Haskins likely just going to pull the trigger. Gets inside. He's stripped and fouled from behind. Well, that's not what you want to do if you're UNCP. Do not allow Wingate to score freebies without time running out. Obviously, at this point, it would be a massive miracle for the Bulldogs to make a comeback with under 10 seconds, but got to make Bulldogs earn it. Don't want to reach in this situation. But here's Haskins at the free throw line. And he hits it. One of the best players in the South Atlantic Conference. 21 points tonight here at UNCP. 8 rebounds. He has turned it over 5 times, but that's a credit to the Braves defense. 7-point game, inbound to JB. And the Bulldogs will... Are they going to foul? It doesn't look like it. That'll do it. UNCP, 12 consecutive wins at home here at Lumbee Guarantee Bank Court. And a great way to start off the home slate.